Thank you for subscribing to the channel. It's much appreciated. And for those who haven't subscribed yet, come on, it'll only take you a second. Thank you. Now, what I want to talk to you about today is proof copies and author copies from Amazon. Right, okay, what I have here is I have 2 copies of a book, of one of my books. And the first thing you notice is there's a band around one of them and nothing around the other. This one, with no band around it and no markings at all, is an author copy. We're going to talk about the proof copy first. When you get to the end of your print book pricing, paperback rights and pricing page, as you're publishing your book, right at the bottom, it says request a proof. So ideally what you would do here is you would save it as a draft and then request a proof. And you just go through the normal sales. It'll take you to your checkout and whatnot, and you'll purchase the book. Now, depending on where it's going or where you are in the world or a few other factors, there could be a delivery charge or there may not be. So it's hard for me to say for your particular marketplace. Then when you get your proof copy, you'll go through it. You'll check everything out. You'll make sure all the text, everything is right, the margins are right, everything about it that you've done is right. Once you're happy, you publish. You just go over to your computer again, you open everything up, you get to your paperback rights and prices, and you publish your book. That's when you get the option to buy the author copies. Now, you can't buy the author copies until you've published your book, which makes sense, doesn't it? Now, obviously, with this band around the middle, you can't sell it anywhere, can you? And it's worth having done. It really is. So I recommend everybody does that with a book, because there'd be nothing worse than you getting a book out there and then somebody complaining about something. And for the price of a proof copy, now let's talk about the prices. For both of these books, like I said before, there's nothing in it. There's nothing in it really, pennies. And it's not really worth talking about. Delivery, again, it depends on your region, your marketplace, whether it's Prime, whether it's this, whether it's that. There's all kinds of things, and you might not have to pay delivery on it. It all depends. So I'm leaving that out because it's variable. So the pricing for these 2 books for me, I retail them at $9.99, or it at $9.99. And my royalty, I don't mind saying, is £3. I make £3 on my book at $9.99, and in royalties, and so that's $6.99. That's in fees, in publishing of the book, distribution, all kinds of things. And if I was to buy a proof copy of this book, it would cost me roughly £3. So that's the proof copy. And we go to the author copy. Again, it's pretty much £3. Now that leaves me with $6.99 to make up the $9.99 if I buy this for £3 and sell it on. So I'll go to the market, so I can go to friends or family, I can give it to them, or anyone who wants a signed copy. I could have maybe 50 of these at home, and if somebody wants a signed copy, yeah, can you have a signed copy? Yeah, no problem, and you'll post it, and you'll charge them the postage, of course. So that's virtually £7 I'll make on the $9.99 book. It's a lot more. It's a lot more profit to be made by buying the author copies and selling them on. Now, what you can't do is, inside the book is the ISBN, the barcode on the cover. Now, Amazon doesn't allow you to sell these books to a shop, a bookshop, to another retailer or anything like that because of this, because of the barcode, because of the ISBN numbers, because of their free ISBN numbers. So you're not allowed to. So all you can do is you could go to the market, you could set up your own stall, you could go to schools, you could do whatever, you could do book signing and bookshops and things like that, as long as you purchase them and you sell them. Nobody else can sell them for you. So that's the only little downside, but that's not really a problem because like I say, on a $9.99 book, there's $6.99 to be made in royalties. So that's great. It really is a good deal. The way around that, if you wanted to buy author copies and sell them on to bookshops or to other retailers, to other bookstores, is to purchase your own ISBN and add that ISBN, and don't use the Amazon's free ISBN. For instance, this book, I use my own ISBN, which I purchased myself. So I could easily go to a bookshop with 50 of these books and say, can you sell these on your shelves for me? I'll go halves with you on the royalties, which are $6.99, and we'll split it. A lot of people could do that. You could just start wandering around the bookshops. You're not taking any money from them. You're dropping 50 books off with them. You say, look, I don't want anything up front. Here's my book. If you put it on your shelf, I'll split the royalties with you for everyone that's sold. It's not costing them anything to do it. And sure, if your book's nice and it's not nasty and, it's a children's book or whatever kind of book, they may say, yeah, find out who does the same thing as you, who's into the same thing as you, and send them a copy. Ask them what they think about it. And yeah, they may leave you a bad review. It's a chance you take. Just make sure your books are good. So that's it. I hope that explains what the proof copy is and what the author copy is and how you can make a lot of money with the author copy. But make sure you get the proof copy done first to make sure it's all perfect, because there's nothing worse than bad reviews. If you put a bad book out there, expect bad reviews. So, yeah, thank you.